Hey, today on Dr. Smoke. Wait, what are we doing, Dad?
We're building the Peak Prime GMG, the new one. Stay tuned, guys. What the heck? You got a lot older.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty long time ago.
Crazy. So it's a couple years later, and what are we doing, Emma?
Unboxing a smoker.
We're unboxing, and we're going to build and show you guys the way we think it needs to be built. How about that? Let's get right into it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Voila! There it is. It's open. That was quick.
Yeah.
A lot quicker than our other videos.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I do want to point how nice this looks. What do you think?
It looks.
I mean, it tells you exactly what you've got going on here. Check this out. Boom, assembly made easy. That's the thing that's going to show you the build app, starter box, and then your smart control app. Doesn't get any easier than that. So part of the build video here is you've got to cut all the sides of the boxes. There's no more taking out and flipping. We're going to take all the sides off and lay it down. So first step, open her up, lay it down. So this part right here can be an absolute nightmare to get out. It's challenging. Don't try to rip it out because you'll fight with it. The best thing is just to take this tab by tab and fold it in. Fold in the front, fold in the side, and let it get past all of the stops because you'll fight with this thing. It's not easy. As you can see, it's a tight fit. And you see this beautiful, beautiful cardboard? We're just going to lift each side and take the cardboard out. But we're not going to throw this cardboard away. We're going to keep it to put behind the grill. Let me give you a hand.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they did say this was a 2-person assembly, not a 1.5. Ooh. Ooh. All right.
Half.
I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, so take this, right? And what you're going to do is put it underneath the grill. I'm going to flip it on its back. I'm going to flip the grill on its back. And then you're going to basically put it underneath. Right underneath there. Perfect.
There.
Got this handy dandy tool that GMG gives you. If you've built any other smokers, you'd know that this is a 10mm. Only size you need for this grill. Another thing nice they did, if you want to come in here and check out, the legs are numbered now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now what we're going to do, Emma, the build app does also point out the fact that these stems need to all face to the inside toward the shelf because that's what the shelf sits on. So go ahead and put that in. That's below it. Let's see if she listens.
I don't. Did I listen? No, I didn't.
Listen?
No, I didn't listen. Hold on.
Where's that stem go?
Oh, this way.
Yes. Okay. Number 2 goes in, stem toward the inside.
Oh.
And finally, last one, number 4. Next step, you've got your bag of parts. Here it is. We're going to dump it out. So look at that. You got all these parts here some different ones. We'll explain what these are. And at this point, what the Built app wants you to do is actually tighten every single leg to the smoker with the tool. We're not going to do that. We are going to put everything in loose and leave it loose and then lift the grill up. So we started here with the bolts. We've got one on the outside, one in the front. Same thing here and here. There's one up here. And then you can only get the outside one at this point because of the way the grill is. So then we'll get this last one in here on this side. Another thing that the Built app says to do is to lift it up right now after you've tightened these. Well, I mean, you have great access to everything up front. So now we've got that beautiful panel. That beautiful panel that goes up front. Let's put that on. That's where those screws go. Oh. There we go, there's two. Shelf brackets. There they are. We're going to do that too while this is on the ground. Easy way to tell the orientation of these. These pins also face in just like the wheel legs do. So pins inside. And that's going to bolt to the two holes that are on the front of the smoker, here and here. At this point, Emma and I are going to lift the smoker up. Just straight up onto the wheels, and then what we're going to do is tighten everything down at that point. All right, ready?
Sure. Not the smoker.
All right, we're all done. Right?
No.
All right, fine. Actually, I lied. We're not going to tighten the bolts up. Let's get that bottom shelf. Let's put that in now. And the reason why I say that is because the way this bottom shelf is mounted in, it sets on those four things that we put on the inside. And if the legs are tight or just cocked a little bit, it's impossible to get this in. So, number one reason why I don't tighten everything up. Just go in right in from the back. And then, look at them. Made the adjustments I needed, and we're sitting flat. Now, Emma, if you want to get the last screws, we got to put these two in the legs, in the back. Go get the wrench. So we'll just go around and tighten everything up now. Okay, everything's tight and secure. Next step, front shelf. So you've got two washer nuts and the 10mm bolts. What you need to do is have one person hold it on one side and then feed through your bolt into the hole. And drop everything. Okay, next one. Again, bolt on the outside, and then your flat or round portion up front. So this shelf definitely works a lot different than the previous generation shelves. They don't tell you need an adjustable wrench either, but you definitely need an adjustable wrench. Because Emma's just going to spin that forever unless someone's holding it. Go ahead.
Oh, that's my bad.
All right, over here, this side.
I was wondering why I was spinning for so long.
All right, good. And there you go. Still nice and sturdy. Next is probably the most difficult part of this build. It's the handle. First things first, we've got to loosen and take the handle off the back. And I'll guarantee you Emma drops the isolators.
No.
She's going to drop them. Ready? What do you guys think? Is she going to drop them?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I'm not.
She says she's not.
What are you yapping about? Hey, you see that? Oh, that thing!
Drops the isolators.
I thought you were talking
that
about
thing.
this thing.
Which brings me to these. They are oddly shaped
Oh, shoot.
and they are hard to put on. So let's put them right there and we can show everybody how to do this. So grab that panel over there, Em. So this goes against the smoker on the inside. So first it goes screw, then isolator. We're gonna have to do one at a time, trust me. And then we'll put this up against the smoker. Then another isolator. And the handle. And I'm just gonna get this started because we have to do the other side.
Oh, here, let me put that.
And Emma's actually got that started already. And she's gonna get that started in. All right, now we just want to make sure that these are following the shape of the handle before you tighten them. So Emma, if you want to start tightening up that side. 2 people, it's a lot easier to put that all together. And that's just to stop the heat transfer from coming in out from the smoker and burning your hand on the handle. And that's a beautiful smoker. Beautiful. What do you think?
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. So next, what we're gonna do is take the new redesigned Chimney. Chimney. The new redesigned Chimney. Have to take the deflector off first. Just unscrew it. Try not to drop it. It's the longest thread in the world. And you've got your bolts already here for the chimney. So if you want to hold on to them, you're going to put the bolts through the back and I'll feed it up.
Put the bolts where? Oh.
So the idea is you want it through the smoker, so the pointed end goes toward the back. And it's fun to line it up. You don't have to go crazy tighten these up just until they're snug. There are lock washers on them, so they shouldn't back.
Aren't the chimneys usually on the side?
Yeah, they are, and that brings up a good point. The reason why they didn't put the chimney on the side is because there's a new accessory called the side burner. And if it was on the side, you couldn't put tall things on it. So they just gave you enough room to use the side burner. Move on to the inside of the grill, and then we are done. As you can see, the inside of the smoker and the new heat deflector is a lot different. It's definitely thick. You want to make sure that your threaded nut goes towards the right side of the machine. And what's nice is the new adjustment rod. I'll show you that. The new adjustment rods have a setting. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there is a 0 setting, and that's where you want it. Is that middle setting, and then you can move it left or right depending on if you're getting hotter or colder on either side. You don't want to tighten this all the way up or just really hard. You just want to go until it's snug and then back off a little bit because that can seize because of the heat. Next, we will take our tray, and this is just like the older smoker. If this is new to you, hole always goes toward the probe side, which is the hopper side, and that's just because you want your heat to come through and heat that probe and get right temperatures. If you ever put aluminum foil on this, I do that. I put aluminum foil on this tray so it doesn't get horribly dirty and hard to clean. But if you do, make sure you just poke the hole so that heat comes through. Set it on the ledge. Set it on the ledge, And we've got our grates. Come on. Come on. We're gonna have to cut it. We're gonna have to cut it.
Or you could just do that.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Missy. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
The half person wins.
The half person wins.
Half person, all right.
The half person wins. Now the inside of the grill's done. You can take this lovely tape off, and the reason why that's there is so the paint doesn't rub while shipping. It's a great little addition they do. Thinking about the details. Okay. All right. One more step, and that's the side shelf. So we'll hold this down, close that, and get the side shelf. Now, one thing the built app does not show you, and I know I've been mentioning the built app, and I'll talk about that in a minute, is this goes in. Now, your side burner attachment is going to be the same exact for any of these smokers. Even if you have a first gen GMG, the side burner will go onto it. But you can see an older model over here to the right, they have, this will be in the way. So if the side burner, you know, you're just limited on space. So that's why they move that chimney from the side to the right. But if you have a Gen 1, Gen 2, ledge, peak, Daniel Boone, the side burner attachment will work. One thing that is new for these is once that this goes in, there are holes here for the little clips that we showed you earlier.
Oh, the little needle looking things.
Yep. So then you're just going to put these two little C-clips in and then bend them on the bottom, just so the shelf doesn't come straight off.
Owie.
So we will put this up now and grab that bucket. Look at that bucket, the black bucket. I love it.
Better than the silver
Why is it better than silver?
because it looks nicer.
Oh, okay. And one other improvement they did is the lock. So I've taken my cover off plenty of times and knocked it off real easy. Well, they put a lock up here. So now that can't happen. Wi-Fi antenna. Ready to go. Next step, we'll be burning this in. We'll be doing a video on that another day. Look out for it soon. Appreciate you watching. This is Don and Emma from Dr. Smoke. Please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Thanks for watching.